Have you ever been at a party, surrounded by people who are laughing at your jokes, competing for your attention, and telling you how much they love having you around, while feeling completely, utterly alone? From the outside, your life looks like the absolute blueprint of social success. You are the friend everyone calls when they need a good laugh, the coworker everyone wants on their team, and the person who effortlessly commands any room they walk into. People constantly tell you how lucky you are to be so charismatic, charming, and naturally popular. But on the inside, behind that warm smile and perfectly timed humor, there is a quiet, freezing emptiness. It is a very specific, painful kind of isolation, the agony of being socially successful, but internally lonely. If you live in this state, you know exactly what it's like to perform your personality rather than actually live it. You have optimized your social skills to make everyone else feel comfortable, included, and entertained. But the moment the party ends, the car door closes, and the silence hits. The mask slips, and the heavy weight of reality crashes back down. You realize that while hundreds of people love the character you play, almost nobody actually knows the human being behind it. You are trapped in a prison of your own popularity. The golden rule of your life has become a dangerous trade-off. I will keep everyone happy by giving them exactly what they want to see, but I will never let them see what I actually need. Let's look closely at the math of that lifestyle. To maintain your reputation as the easygoing, fun, flawless friend, you have to completely censor your own internal struggles. You become an expert at emotional camouflage, hiding your depression, anxiety, or grief behind a wall of quick wit and high energy. If you show a single moment of real sadness or vulnerability, your brain immediately screams, "Stop, you're ruining the mood." They don't want a downer. You convince yourself that people only love you for the value, entertainment, or support you provide them. This hyper-performance is deeply exhausting. It is burning through your life's fuel just to keep a crowd cheering for a version of you that doesn't fully exist. And the most heartbreaking part of this condition is the deep double standard you apply to yourself. When your friends are going through a messy breakup, a financial crisis, or a mental health breakdown, you are the first person to show up at their door. You listen to them for hours without judgment. You don't think they are boring, dark, or a burden. You genuinely care about their raw, unfiltered truth. Yet, when you are the one sitting in the dark, feeling like your mind is collapsing, you refuse to reach out to a single person. You tell yourself, "I'm the strong one. I'm the fun one. If I show them my darkness, I will lose them." Why is it a beautiful human act for others to have flaws, but a shameful, fatal defect for you to have them? Where did you learn that you are only allowed to exist if you are actively performing? The truth is, this behavior didn't just appear out of nowhere. It has deep, quiet roots in your past. For many socially successful but lonely people, this mask was forged when they were very young. Maybe you grew up in an environment where your worth was strictly tied to your achievements, your good behavior, or your ability to make the adults smile. You learned early on that being quiet, sad, or angry meant getting less attention, less validation, or even facing rejection. As a child, your sharp instincts picked up on a conditional truth. People love me when I am bright, successful, and helpful. They ignore me when I am heavy or weak. So, you made a silent vow to hide your shadows. You learned to suppress your pain, polish your presentation, and become the ultimate crowd pleaser. You bought acceptance and safety by becoming a mirror that reflects exactly what other people want to see. And it worked. It made you popular, successful, and highly liked. But now you are an adult, and you are trapped running that exact same outdated survival script. You are treating your adult relationships like conditional performance reviews, terrified that if you drop the act, the audience will leave, but they won't. And more importantly, you aren't a helpless child trying to earn basic love anymore. When you refuse to let people see your internal darkness, you think you are protecting your social standing. But in reality, you are accidentally sabotaging your chances at real connection. True intimacy cannot happen through a performance. It requires a raw, unfiltered, two-way exchange. When you only show the polished, happy version of yourself, you are keeping everyone at a safe, superficial distance. You are quietly telling them, "I am willing to meet you at your lowest, but I don't trust you enough to let you meet me at mine." This leaves the people around you feeling like they only see a fraction of who you are. And it leaves you feeling profoundly lonely even when you are standing in the dead center of a crowded room. I want you to take a deep, slow breath right now and listen to me very carefully. Your charisma is a beautiful gift, but it shouldn't be your shield. You are a human being, not an entertainment channel. You were never meant to run at 100% capacity, keeping everyone amused without ever needing a break. To be human means to be messy, inconsistent, and occasionally completely exhausted. The people who genuinely love you do not want a flawless, zero-defect social robot. They want you, the real you. And the real you includes your quiet moments, your unpolished thoughts, and your times of deep sorrow. It is incredibly terrifying to start showing up without your mask. The first time you tell a friend, "Actually, I'm having a really hard week. I don't feel like joking around today," your heart will beat in your throat. Your brain will scream that people are going to get bored of you and pull away. But stay with that discomfort. Let the people who care about you see the quiet, unvarnished version of you. Give them the chance to prove that their love isn't a ticket they bought just for the comedy show. Prove to yourself that they care about the person behind the curtain. You have spent your whole life holding up the weight of the room, making sure everyone else is smiling, so you don't have to face your own isolation. It's time to let the room hold itself for a moment. It's time to step off the stage. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to be quiet. You are allowed to be sad without apologizing for it. Stop performing for a world that you already belong in. You do not have to be the life of the party to deserve a place at the table. You are not an inconvenience when you are hurting. You are just a human being trying to find a real, authentic connection. And you don't have to keep the whole crowd laughing just to keep them from leaving you behind. Let the mask drop, let the silence happen. Let them see you, the real you, and let them stay.